Welcome back
to KC Lounge
and Libation. I'm Alan.
And I'm Marco.
Today we're going to be going to Cinder Block Brewery.
Located in North Kansas City.
Cinder Block is one that we've been to a ton of times in the last 10 years. They have a fantastic tap room. They have the reclamation room that you can rent out as a private space.
Yep.
An outdoor patio with cornhole and a food truck that's there almost all the time. They've had live music.
Yeah, live music offerings, special events. Just a very chill, very cool tap room and vibe that they got going there.
So sit back and relax.
Open a beer with us while we go and visit Cinder Block Brewery.
Yeah, let's open some beers. Today we're going to be reviewing 5 of Cinder Block Brewery's beers, most of which they have all year round.
Honestly, Cinder Block Brewery, they have kind of something for everybody.
Yep, they even have ciders. They always have an English and a French cider on draft. Right now they have a pomegranate cider, and I tell you that when I am not a cider person at all and that pomegranate cider is delicious, you know it's worth checking out. And both the main tap room and the reclamation room have TVs. And so when we went, they had the Sporting KC game on.
Yeah.
A lot of breweries don't have TVs with live sports.
It's kind of nice if you're wanting to catch something and just hang out, have a beer.
For sure.
Let's open those beers. Let's get to it.
On it. First up, we have the Real Fine Liquid. This is their lager coming in at 4% ABV with an IBU of 15. All right, our first lager.
Yeah, this is the first lager we've done for this channel. It smells a little malty.
Yep, simple.
Crisp.
Yeah, crisp, simple malt, I'd say.
I mean, I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
It's very easy to drink. Crisp, refreshing. It's just a delicious lager.
It's very solid. And I would never order just if you're like, oh, you want to get like a lager at a brewery? I'd be like, well, I'm probably going to go for the IPA or the stout, but I would order this all the time. This is fantastic.
Yeah. If you have those people that just aren't quite sure what to order at, a craft brewery, this is definitely going to be an upgrade from like your Budweiser or your Coors or something like that. Great
for the domestic crowd going into a craft brewery, but I feel... now that we've talked about it, I feel a little bit bad even comparing this to those.
I kind of do too.
It's so good.
It is good.
Yeah.
I kind of do as well. I feel like I'm doing it a disservice.
Yeah.
But it's very good.
Real Fine Liquid is our American-style light lager. This brew is made with Pilsner malt and American flake corn. I can't wink.
I can kind of get the corn. I can get the corn flavor.
I can get that a little bit.
Yeah.
It has a refreshing and crisp taste followed by a slight malt sweetness. Easy drinking beer, pairs well with any and all occasions, and is sure to guarantee that you have a, quote, real fine time.
I'm having a real fine time.
Dang it, I like that.
That's good.
I'm feeling a little weathered.
I think we might have something to get some of that wit back. Currently up, we have the Weathered Wit, which is a wit beer. ABV comes in at 5.2% with an IBU of 18.
So this is a wit beer, which is different than an American wheat beer.
They are different from German or U.S. wheat beers. A wit must be brewed using at least 25% of wheat malts. Belgian wheat beers are fruitier with a slight lemony touch because the use of coriander seeds, orange peels, and other spices is very common.
All right. That makes sense because I can tell you what, I can smell some of that spice coming off of it.
Yeah, and this one specifically is categorized as an ale brewed with spice and orange zest.
Okay.
And that exactly pairs up to her Belgian description.
Yeah, for sure. It's good.
That is good. The taste profile is much different than an American wheat.
Yeah. I get big notes of orange.
I get the Belgian yeast though, like that Belgian back to the beer is definitely there, which definitely makes it stand out from from any kind of American wheat beers that we might be trying. I think the part that I wanted to comment on the most is the tartness.
Yes.
I do get some tartness out of this, and I almost wanted to say it's like 5% sour I get. Just a little tartness. Food pairings. Fruit salad, lobster, and bacon omelets.
It's very specific omelet.
It's extremely specific.
I mean, I love it. I would love a bacon omelet.
Yeah.
But that seems very specific.
Yeah.
This would be great with it.
It always comes back to the kegs and eggs.
Ah,
Overall, I'd say this is a very approachable Wits style with wheat flavors, high on the orange.
high on the
You
orange.
got that Belgian yeast that really comes through. It's light and crisp, but also relatively medium-bodied and full of flavor. I think it's time to pave the way to our next brew. Next up is the Paver's Porter, which, as you guessed, is a porter. ABV is 5.6% and IBU is 30.
Kicking that IBU up a little bit on the porter.
We are.
The last two were pretty low. It smells very like
Roasted. I get a light coffee, little chocolate, little malt.
It's good.
That is good. It's very full-bodied.
Very full body. I get that roasted chocolate maltiness you described on the nose,
Yeah.
just right at the forefront.
I really enjoyed those food pairings on the last one. Do you want to guess what are the food pairings for this one?
I would guess something rich and meaty, like like a coffee encrusted ribeye. That's what I would say.
That's actually better than anything on the back of here.
Oh, okay.
So now
what do
we
got?
have to do that. But
What do we got?
So we've got a Reuben.
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
A meatloaf, chocolate chip cookies.
I can see that.
Yeah, I like all those. I think that's good. I do like your ribeye suggestion is off the charts. Maybe edit the can. There's some beer food pairing specialist out there not watching this right now going, ribeye? No.
No, absolutely not. That would be the last thing I would pair with this.
Yes. I do feel like of the three we've tried so far, they've kind of epitomized their style.
Okay.
So I feel like they nailed these three for what styles they were.
I can feel something growing inside of me. Something new.
Something hazy this way comes.
Next up, we have New Growth, which is a single hop hazy IPA, 6.3% ABV with a 19 IBU. I'm getting crisp, clean, a little bit of floral, kind of like
I just dipped my nose. That's how we drink it in Belgium. It's called a Belgian dip.
Belgian dip.
That is quite good.
That's good.
I get a lot more fruity flavors on the actual palate.
Yeah, I'm getting like, I'm getting like some melon, maybe some, I think a red white grape, but I taste like, I'm getting white grape.
I can get grape. We have grapefruit, white grape, and guava
Guava.
written down.
That's what it is. I feel like now that you say guava, I'm like really zeroing in on that.
This would be an IPA that if someone didn't like IPAs, I think.
I would say,
Yeah.
I would be like, hey, try this out. So I'm gonna ask you, what do you think this would pair well with?
Oh, we're gonna play this game. I love this game.
Yeah.
They're a little weird. Okay, I'm gonna go watermelon and grape salad,
Okay. All right.
sushi rolls,
Okay. All right.
shrimp salad with a vinaigrette.
Okay. Let me tell you what we got here.
Was
Food
I close?
pairings. Your food pairings are fruit salad.
No way.
Fruit salad. Yeah.
Okay.
Ceviche, which could be in the the sushi roll.
I mean, you got the fish in there.
and then I got one out of left field for you.
Okay.
A grilled beef slider, which sounds a little odd.
I mean, I just want a beef slider now.
Let's see. It says our New Growth is our single hop hazy IPA made with a new experimental hop that boasts aromas of grapefruit, white grape, and guava. A late addition hops and added oats, you can expect a mild bitterness paired with a fluffy mouthfeel. I will say you kind of get that medium body, fluffy feel to it.
Yeah.
This is probably one of my favorite of their offerings.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is very just really good all around. Very very solid, very smooth.
New Kids on the Block.
The right stuff.
Finally, we have their Block IPA. This is obviously an IPA coming in at 7.2% and 70 IBU. It's a pine forest. It's a lot of hop, but I also get a very recognizable tropical flavor. I'm thinking passion fruit.
Okay. I agree with you. Pine forest.
Yeah,
Man.
but there's a sweetness in there, like
There's
a
a little
sweet fruit
sweetness. You get that bitterness coming in mid palate to the end.
We note citrus, passion fruit, green
Cool.
hop, and pine. I guess I can get some citrus, but I think that passion fruit comes through more, the tropical fruit notes. So what do you think Cinder Block would pair this with food-wise? Being the IPA lover that I am, I will say, traditionally, they go, and I have not looked at this yet, IPAs go with spicy stuff.
Oh, spicy.
Pretty well.
A curry. Let's go with carnitas. I'm going with like a fruity balsamic arugula salad.
Food pairings include fried chicken,
Okay.
curry,
Curry.
well done,
Got it. Nailed it.
and spicy food just generally, is what it says.
Okay.
I will say I love this beer. It's fantastic. And I do love IPAs, but I mean, it's just, I love, and when in cocktails, passion fruit is one of my favorite flavors, especially in like tiki drinks.
Sure.
So I really, this is fantastic.
I would say it's really good, just all around solid West Coast IPA.
I'm a big Cinder Block fan. I like the variety they have. I mean, think about what we had tonight.
Yeah.
We had a lager, wit beer, porter, New England style hazy IPA, more of a West Coast style IPA.
And
then we had their
Pilsners.
the Pilsner's great.
Wheat wine. I had a wheat wine today there.
That's right.
It was great, phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was
Who has a wheat wine?
Yeah,
They
it was
do,
great.
and it's fantastic. I feel like we had a lost opportunity. We didn't get to go over the food pairings for the very first beer.
We didn't. We didn't do real fine
We didn't
liquid.
realize that was a thing until the second beer.
Yeah. So what was that first beer?
So the Real Fine Liquid Lager.
Okay.
Delicious, crisp, light. What kinds of things are you thinking?
Watermelon, a cheeseburger, grilled chicken.
Not far off on that one.
Okay.
They do list buffalo wings, corn nuts, and then spring rolls. I don't see that, although you do have a lot of Japanese lagers
Okay.
served, so I can see how maybe that would be
Sure, I can see
associated.
that. All right.
Not as far out of left field as corn nuts.
I don't know. I guess I could see corn nuts on a lager. Maybe baseball. You know, you're like watching
Sure.
a baseball game and.
All right,
stadium.
we figured it out.
Sure.
The Block IPA is probably my favorite. I mean, the lager and the porter come in at a pretty close second for me. So if you had to pick a favorite of tonight's tastings, which would you pick?
I think I'm gonna go with the New Growth.
Really?
The New Growth. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say the Paver's porter.
If you happen to find yourself in North Kansas City, stop by Cinder Block because it's a very, very comfortable space to go and try some new beers.
They've got TVs, outdoor space, food. It's really got the whole package.
Yeah, it's got everything that you need for a Saturday or Sunday evening.
So thanks for joining us on this week's episode of KC Lounge.
And libation.
I'm Alan.
And I'm Marco.
For more reviews on booze and foods,
Be sure to click that like and subscribe button.
cheers, guys. Did you wink? Yeah, I can't. What flavor is this? Oreo birthday cake?
Oh my god. The blueberry crumble.
Oh my god.
I'm staying on your couch tonight.